Hello everyone, this is Angela. Today I'm going to react to a video by the David Pakman show. It's called Ignore My Sister if you hear it in the background. Trump openly threatens to become a dictator, Republicans cheer. So let's get right to the reaction. Oh, and I'm playing it on my TV because you have a smart TV with YouTube on it.
In 2024, Republicans want to install...
Let me start it over. I don't know why I did that.
Your face, right?
Go back
to
the plan
It's just the
for
screen.
Republicans to install a dictator in the Oval Office in January of 2025. Republicans have this plan regardless of who is their nominee. And if they win in 2024, Republicans want to install a dictator. This is what Project 2025 is. We've talked about it before.
Never heard of Project 2025.
But there are two particularly pernicious elements to this. Number one is that while Republicans may be a little more tight-lipped about the desire to install a dictator, Donald Trump is being very forthcoming about it. Donald Trump is saying, I will be a dictator if you vote for me in November of 2020.
Wait, really?
But when
This
Donald
is horrible.
Trump does do it, when Donald Trump does say it, Republicans cheer. Let me refresh.
Figures.
Last week, we talked about Chauncey DeVega's great article in Salon called Trump Plans to Become a Dictator. Denial will not save you. And the article talks both about Donald Trump's desires to become a dictator, as well as Project 2025, conceived by the Heritage Foundation, a right-wing think tank, and supported by many other groups and organizations. And so there is a sort of two-tiered approach here. There is an undergirding of sorts, a foundation of this dictatorial pipe dream of sorts that comes from the Republican establishment. But then you also have Donald Trump publicly saying things like the following, which he said in South Dakota over the weekend. We looked at this clip yesterday. I'll play it again here. Donald Trump straight up saying, if I win, I will just call the Attorney General and say, indict this person, indict that person. Take a look, take a look, take a listen.
91 fake and phony charges, 91. How many charges are there? But we're going to ask for dismissals of a lot of it. Remember, it's a
Middle finger.
Democrat charging his opponent. Nobody's ever seen anything like it. That means that if I win and somebody wants to run against me, I call my Attorney General. I say, listen, indict him. Well, he hasn't done anything wrong that we know. I don't know. Indict him on income tax evasion. You'll figure it out. And you know, the good thing with me is I have a big voice, and people know me, and you know me for a long time. But people know me, and I'm able to speak. But if you're a regular politician, a really good politician, an honest politician, and you get indicted, you get a subpoena, and that gets reported in the paper and the news, you have to leave office. And the Republicans in the Senate and the Republicans in the House cannot let this go on because people are being destroyed.
There you go. So Donald Trump openly saying he is going to just say, indict this person, indict that person. There's a very interesting CNN article from Stephen Collinson, written yesterday, called Trump is explaining exactly how wild and extreme his second term would be. I don't have to read the article to you, but suffice it to say, it goes through in quite a bit of detail Donald Trump's justification for the fact that he is going to become a one-man wrecking crew that some of us might call a wannabe dictator. And the justification is things are so bad. It's a dark time for the United States. It used to be great. It's no longer great. You need me to make it great. And the way I'm going to do that includes by going after my political enemies and getting them indicted and arrested. So there are two layers here. And this is the takeaway once again. It is bigger than Trump's plan to become a dictator. It is Project 2025, the Heritage Foundation, many Republicans who plan to install a dictator no matter which Republican nominee is ultimately the nominee, and certainly if they win. The election of Donald Trump was a triumph, reads the Heritage Foundation website, a triumph that offered the best chance to reverse the left's incessant march of progress. They are straight up saying it. The left has made progress. Donald Trump's presidency gave us a chance to reverse it. They are not going to waste this opportunity if they get Trump or whoever elected in November of 2024. This is one of the most disturbing political movements in American history, certainly in the last 100 years. And it's two parts. It's MAGA, which has weaponized and debased the Republican Party. And it is now, you know, one of the things we always said was, if Trump were less incompetent, he could have achieved even more destructive things.
Oh, yeah.
The Heritage Foundation
Like the
Project
Holocaust?
2025, in concert with all of these other characters and this
I
plan
don't think we
that
ever
they
had
are
a
putting in
Holocaust.
place around Trump or whoever, that is the reduction in incompetence that we've been afraid of. And by the way, you know, they'll roll back women's rights further. The EPA they want to get rid of, roll back environmental restrictions and regulations, whatever. Censor LGBT and people of color, their history, their existence, as we know, if you don't say gay, and book bans and all of these other things. It's such a long list, we can't even go through it right now. It really requires its own segment, which we will do once again. This is extremely dangerous. At least we know about it. If we want to find the silver lining here, it's at least if they were trying to do it in secret, which it's not in secret because there's a website about this Project 2025, but if they were trying to do it subtly or only notify their followers about it, we know about it. We know about it, and we know what the stakes are. Let's just hope people vote.
All right, that's going to be the end. Hopefully Trump loses in 2024. Hope he gets in prison. Hope he dies in prison. So, yeah. Anyways, I got to eat my dinner. This is my dinner. I'll see you guys in the next video. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you later.